Please look forward until the bride is in position, please.
Look forward.
Please rise for the bride. You may be seated. We're gathered here today to witness the coming together of two people, Whitney Amos and Kenneth Raymond Eakin III, whose hearts and spirits are entwined as one. They now desire to profess before the entire world their intention henceforth to walk the road of life together. They asked me to perform their ceremony for their marriage. I told them I would be honored. I am honored because of who they are and who they become. And you are perfect for each other. So to the parents and family, I hope you are proud of them because I sure am. To these two young people, this marriage signifies the birth of new spirit, a spirit which is a part of each of us, yet not of any one of us alone. The birth of spirit reminds us of spring, the season when all life is reborn and looms again. It is appropriate, therefore, that this wedding of Whitney and Kenny be in the spring, and that it be under the open sky, where we are close to the earth and to the unity of life, the royalty, the totality of living things which we are a part of. The beliefs and thoughts about love which motivate these two people are perhaps best expressed in these words.
You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal or during long walks, all those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will and you will and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that are about to make our way of saying to one another, you know all those things you promised, hoped, and dreamed. Why, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friends, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
We have one more reading.
Hold on, I gotta go.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have entwined together. That is inconceivable that you should ever part, because that is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground. And when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
Okay, we have the rings, please.
I, Whitney, take you, Kenny, as my husband, friend, and love. Beside me and apart from me, in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, asking that you be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you, and trusting what I do not know yet, in all the ways that life may find us. Kenny, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow. And with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you in the name of God.
I, Kenny, take you, Whitney, as my wife, friend, and love. Beside me and apart from me, in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility. Asking that you be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you, trusting what I do not know yet, in all the ways that life may find us. Whitney, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow, and with all that I am, and all that I have, I honor you in the name of God.
Let these rings serve as locks, not binding you together, but as keys, unlocking the secrets of your hearts for each other to know, and thus bringing you closer together forever. And now, Whitney and Kenny, seeking the fulfillment of love and marriage with the guidance of God, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Raymond Eakin III.
You ruined all your makeup.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.